Day 55 is about to start. Find a baker. Day's gonna be a little longer today. Gonna go through some forest, so look forward to that. Keep chatting. Leaving the campsite here. I had to cross a river, so I need to go sort of towards the town. That was where I was originally gonna go to. Hopefully I can find something to eat. Nice morning and looks dry. So life's good. That was another Second World War memorial. I'm guessing from the people who were from here and died. Yeah, it's always emotional or sort of humbling to see those things. Whenever you see a croissant with light on, you know that there's croissants inside that shop too. I got a sandwich made and a chocolate croissant, of course. So now we can walk along the river until we find the first marker. Where else would you put a castle rather than on a hill, right? What you saw on that pole was a bread and breakfast for pilgrims. So I'm wondering how I find those. Yeah, do you remember that first marker? It was this way. I continued walking, so now I walk back and forth. I didn't see the blue one, and I didn't look at my app. It doesn't make the day shorter, but at least I found out in time. Back into the forest here, and it will go on for a while. The only little worry I have is that I have no food at all. I really have nothing. I only have water. At the edge of the forest here, it's been a really nice walk, including the first one. I sidetracked or went the wrong way. I did it twice in the forest. Yeah, I just didn't see the markers, and then you walk along, and then whoop, you haven't seen a marker for a while, so that sucks. Kind of muggy today. Sun is not out. Cloudy. Very sticky in the tent too this morning. It's going to be a long day, I think, today though. Looking for a bench, I think, to get a little break. Back sort of in between towns, some forest, some land. And as I said, I had no food. So as you saw, blackberries, blackcurrant or whatever the name is. It's basically keeping me alive or energetic. But that's really nice. Long break. I've just been sitting here for more than half an hour, feeling really distraught about the world situation. I feel like giving up on everything because I don't see any hope for the world anymore. I really don't. I just see power, control, and takeover. That's all I see. And masses of people who just obey without asking any fucking questions. Makes me fucking sick to my stomach. Walking again here after the break, and I neglected to say that I also am not walking on the pilgrim trail right now. I lost track again. Now it's raining, and I'm really fucking annoyed by everything right now. It's really an off day, but it's not just an off day. I really feel like the situation in the world is really getting to me now, and I'm fucking not even living in it right now. I mean, most of the time I'm walking out in nature, but every day I come into the city and I see such a foreign place, and I wonder what the fuck is going on here. What the hell is going on in this fucking society of the world? It's not getting to me because I'm afraid of the fucking virus. There's no fucking virus to be afraid of. The virus in this world right now is fucking fear, and people are obeying to it, obeying to what governments say instead of fucking questioning the government and say, why the fuck are you saying that we should do this and that? It makes me fucking sick, and I want no part of the society if that's how it's going to continue. I want no part of it, and I don't care if I'm alive or dead. I want no part of it. It's bullshit. I think there was some kind of street party before. No. Good thing is I'm back on track. And now I'm heading towards Hony, so I don't know if I can find anything to sleep in. I know there's a church or two that I could, if they have an option. Otherwise, the last option I have, there's a camping site a bit further, but I'm not sure how far. Then it may just be to take a little dip in the river, sleep in the open. Who knows? Weird day. I really don't know what's going on today. Past 4 now. And even though I'm following the right track or following the markers, all of a sudden it's not the track, from the app. And then all of a sudden, the track is not there. So it keeps sort of weaving off. So it's kind of weird and annoying. And the day just keeps being longer and longer. There's about 7 kilometers, and it's taken me close to 2 hours, I think, from that break. So it's taken me about 2 hours to walk half of that distance that it should have taken. A day that was supposed to take around 6 hours has now taken over 10. And I don't even know how, kind of. It's more than 30 kilometers, 45,000 steps already now. And I have 2 kilometers to go. And it's, past 6 o'clock soon. And it's just one of those days, then I'm like, I need to fucking get inside, freaking get clean and stuff and pay whatever
to do that. Of course I can be outside too, found a river maybe, but it's been an angry day for me too. I have so much anger inside of me due to all the bullshit that I've just allowed myself to get accustomed to with a woman, and that anger just stays inside because So I've yelled a lot, thrown my sticks around a lot today. It's been very angry. Tried to get that frustration out that I have a habit of keeping inside. First of all, I'm not good at standing up for myself, or haven't been. Second of all, I just let people, or especially women, just run me over, and I just take it, and it really makes me upset, frustrated that I've kept it in for so long. And there's probably a lot more to come. Also realizing that those 3 women that I've been with, they never deserved me. They never deserved who I am. Especially the last one. She did not treat me well, that's for sure. Judged me, looked down on me just when I was just interested in very casual things. And I just allowed it to run me over. Instead of standing up for myself, I'll never allow that to happen again, that's for goddamn sure. And I'm soon in town, and we'll see what the fuck we'll do. This is the best thing I've seen. It says, in case of absence in the church, any pilgrim will find an accommodation among following addresses. And then there's 4 addresses here. So I'll go into the church now, and if there's no one there, I'll have to check and see where I can find these. It says a prize already, so that's a good sign. We'll see. So I'm on my way from the church. I called the first one. They picked up. Apparently it's a castle. So I am gonna sleep in a castle potentially. It's at 20 euros and it's gonna be 40, but it's 6:30 soon, so it's like whatever. It's like a chateau, so it looks like it's kind of a real castle-like place. So yeah, it's just down the road, pretty much 500 meters away. So. A shower, I think.
Okay. It was before tennis. Yeah, this.
Wow.
Yeah, a little bit cows.
Yeah. Amazing.
I don't think you can ask for a much better experience than where I am right now. Amazing place, castle and garden, and it's just totally crazy. So it's only 30 euros, so very nice, but been shown around the whole place and just amazing. Welcome to my castle garden for the night. Sometimes it's good to be a pilgrim. You end up places where you would never ever get to. And I will show you these trees. They are 300-year-old trees and were planted when the castle was bought by the family of the guy who you saw, who looks the oldest in the picture. And his mother's family has owned this for 300 years. So a very historical place, and obviously very beautiful, and just amazing to be able to experience this place. So and I was shown around all over the place, and now I'm heading on the back way up to the restaurant where I'm going to eat tonight. So very beautiful. I will show you some of the way up there. This is all 15 hectares of land that's part of this castle, and the neighbors that are ahead of me right now, they have bought some of the land to have their own place, but it's so huge, man, it's crazy. This is really a place I could come back to and live for a month or two. I mean, they're so nice, the guys here, and yeah, just amazing. I mean, look, town down there, and amazing.
Voilà.